Shouldn't be too bad. They reinflate the lung, I think's how that works. I don't know. It's like a balloon, dude. You just get on there and blow on it. I don't know.
That's crazy.
I don't know. All right, you want to move on to last night's games? Do you do? Do you want to or not? I don't know. What's going on over there? We lost him, folks. He's gone. He's gone.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Over the Hill Hoops podcast, episode number 13. I'm Patrick here in Las Vegas, and I'm joined by the big dog down there in the heart of Texas. What's up, Cake Eater?
What's going on, pork chop?
Dude, don't tempt me with pork chops this morning. I'll go to the store and buy some right now.
Dude, I could eat a dozen of pork chops right now.
I can look at you.
Yeah, I swear your face has gotten bigger since Sunday.
It probably has. I ate a lot over the weekend, so. Well, since yesterday, anyways. All right, let's talk about some big news coming out of New Orleans this morning. Apparently, CJ McCollum has a, what does he have? Collapsed lung? A punctured lung or collapsed lung?
Yeah.
Collapsed lung, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if he got hurt in the game or at practice or what. I'm not sure what happened with that. Did you hear anything? What happened to him?
They hadn't said anything yet. I was looking and I couldn't find anything. They posted on Twitter yesterday evening that he had a collapsed lung. So weird. I don't know the time frame for that. If that's all year or if that's
it shouldn't be. I think it'll probably be a week or something or 2 weeks. I bet not anything too crazy. Shouldn't be too bad. They reinflate the lung, I think's how that works. I don't know. It's like a balloon, dude. You just get on there and blow on it. I don't know.
That's crazy.
I don't know. All right, you want to move on to last night's games? Do you want to or not? I don't know. What's going on over there? We lost him, folks. He's gone. He's gone. All right, so going into last night, I had picked 93 right and 65 wrong with 2 pushes. Randy is at 76 right and 82 wrong with 2 pushes. Just a shade under 50%, Randy. You're going to get on a roll, though. I feel it.
Oh.
Do you feel it?
I need to.
Are you feeling it? All you had to do was bet on the Memphis Grizzlies last night, and you gave up on them.
You're horrible. What can I say?
All right, let's hop into the first game of the night. It was the Phoenix Suns at the Detroit Pistons. The Suns won 120-106. We both took the Suns -5.5 at home and won that. We both took the under 220.5 and both lost. All right, Randy, what did you see on the Detroit Pistons side of the ball?
Man, Cade Cunningham blew it up last night. 26 points. He's been doing it over there in Detroit for him. He's their brightest spot over there.
Is he going to make the All-Star team this year, you think?
Man, he should. If he keeps putting up these numbers, I think he makes the All-Star team.
He's playing really well, yeah.
Yeah, he's playing real well.
Yeah, Sasser off the bench had a big night too, so that was a big lift for them.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They weren't enough to compete with the Suns, even without Bradley Beal, without Devin Booker. I mean, these guys mostly play in the East. They haven't played really any of these Western Conference powerhouses yet, I don't think. I don't remember who they've played, but, KD dropping the 40-piece McNugget, 41 points.
Yeah.
He's doing it still this year, man. We talked about it, like he's going to start falling off at some point, but it doesn't look like it's anytime soon. And Eric Gordon played well for them, too. Give him a big lift, 21 points. After the first game or two, he's really come on playing well. So other than that, they need some help. Grayson Allen had 14, but we got to get these stars back in the game, or Phoenix Suns are going to be a 500 team when it comes to playoff time if we don't get some healthy players over here.
Yeah, have you heard for Bradley Beal?
Well, he was game time. If he's already game time decision, I would say he'll be playing in the next week. So I would assume the next few games he'll be in.
Yeah.
All right, next up we have the Toronto Raptors at the San Antonio Spurs. This game went to overtime. The Raptors won 123-116. I took the Raptors -3 on the road and won. You took the Spurs at home and lost. The over-under was 221.5 points. We both took the under and lost. Randy, what'd you see from the Spurs?
Keldon Johnson had 26 points last night. It was big time for them. Wemby had 20 points and 5 blocks. Another solid night for the rookie. This Spurs team is very scrappy.
Yeah, the Spurs are scrappy, like you said. Wemby got 5 blocks at his career high last night. He had a good game. He's averaging about 20 a game, I think. All right. Over on the Toronto Raptors side of the ball, these guys got down real big. I think they were down 22 at one point and made a killer comeback, man. On the Toronto Raptors side of the ball, I saw Scotty Barnes say, "I don't care who's guarding me. Victor Wembanyama, Barack Obama, yo mama, I'm scoring. You can't stop me, son." Dude, he played so big last night.
Yeah.
He and OG Anunoby, I think he had 7 threes, 6 threes. Dude, he was killing it, man. And then Schroeder playing big off the bench. This team right here, they're a little slept on, I think, Randy. I really do.
Yeah.
I think Toronto's better than people are giving them credit for. They came in and bodied the Bucks in one game. I don't know. I'm kind of a fan of them right now, so we'll see. All right, let's move on to the next game, which was I don't even remember. Warriors at the Cavs. The Cavs won 115-104. We both took the Warriors plus 1.5 on the road and lost. I took the under 221.5 and won. You took the over 221.5 and lost. It went to 219 total points. What did you see in this game, Randy?
Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland got it cooking last night for the first time, I believe. Put together a good game last night together. Mitchell had 31 and Garland had 24. Even though Garland was 0 for 5 from the 3-point line, still had 24 points. And Jared Allen, he had 12 and 9 boards. But yeah, the whole starting lineup had a solid game. Didn't get much from big play, but
they're kind of scary good when they get everybody healthy. They're especially defensively, they are a handful on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah.
It's good to see them all back on the court too. This is the team that I picked to go number 4 in the East, I think. I picked them 4. I have to look at our spreadsheet, but I'm pretty sure that lineup right there is what we've been missing this year. So it's good to see all them back on the floor. Over on the Golden State side, Steph Curry just doing his thing.
Mm-hmm.
Draymond was the second highest scorer with 18. That can't happen. That cannot happen. You can't have Draymond Green as your second highest scorer at 18 points. Wiggins only had 8, Looney had 2, and Clay only had 15. Kuminga had 15 off the bench, that's a good lift for him. He's still not shooting the ball well, but 15's good. And then Chris Paul coming in with 5 points. You're going to need more out of him. He did make a 3-pointer, though, last night, so I think he's made 3 on the season or 2 on the season now of his 30 he's attempted. So he's got to quit playing that game, man. Get inside, pass the ball, quit shooting threes. Shoot those mid-range jumpers like you've been doing your whole career.
Yeah.
All right, so let's move on to the Hornets at the Mavericks. The Mavericks ended up winning 124-118. Hornets had them down the whole game, man, like big. I took the Hornets plus 11.5 on the road and won. You took the Mavericks minus 11.5 at home and lost. The over-under was 235.5 points. We both took the over and won. We knew that one was going to hit, though. That was almost a sure thing, I feel like. What'd you see in this game last night?
Luka and Kyrie had 2 solid games. Of course, Tim Hardaway is giving them big minutes all year long so far off the bench. He had 16 last night, but he's been averaging around 20, 22 a game.
Yep.
Off the bench. Yeah. If Kyrie can take a step back, and it is Luka's team, and
sure.
What I think before this year they only played 16 games together last year.
Yeah, it wasn't much. It was right at the trade deadline. Yeah.
They're still trying to figure it out over there in the big Dallas, Texas over there. But I do like Luka. I mean, Luka's gonna be hard to keep him out of that contention talk for MVP this year. He's he's before last 2 games. I knew he was averaging 39 a game.
Yeah, I mean, he's pretty much averaging a triple double, and their team's 5-1. They're number 2 seed in the West. Yeah, if he keeps that up for the year, he's almost a lock for. I mean, he's gonna be right there with Joker. Joker's gonna be doing the same thing. He's just gonna get more points than Joker, so he's probably got an edge in that. Yeah, I like Kyrie coming in and getting those assists. He got 10 assists last night. I like I like seeing him as a facilitator. I like that out of him. Yeah, over on the Hornets side of the ball, though, I mean, LaMelo Ball getting his triple-double, first one of the year. 30 points, 10 rebounds, 13 assists. He got that last rebound late in the game and then knocked a 3 down. I don't know. He needs so much more help than he has there. Like, he is such a good player, and this season is going to be a wash. Just because, I mean, they don't have anything there. And then, who got the... Oh, yeah, on the inbound, Brandon Miller, the rookie, got that 5-second call. I mean, it's just one of those things with these guys. A lot of them are young, and then some of them are kind of boneheads, and some of them are past their prime. I don't know. This team could be really good if they could add some pieces. I know losing, Bridges to beating his wife up really hurt this team. He needs to be gone, let me say that. But they did lose a big piece of their team whenever they lost him, so. Yeah, there's no room for him in the league, believe me. All right, let's move on to the last game of the night last night. Was the Grizzlies at the Blazers. The Grizzlies won 112-100. We both took the Blazers at home, plus 2.5, and lost. The over-under was 218.5 points. We both took the under and won with 212 total points. That was pretty much a lock, too. Those guys, they're not putting up any offense over there.
No.
What'd you see in this game last night, man?
Memphis is killing me. I went with them for 6 games, and they killed me. I was like, you know what? Going with Portland, and they killed me again. Let's see.
Gave up on them too early, man.
I guess. Brogdon and Sharp, big game. But Jamar Grant, 27 points.
He's an all-star. Like, he's one of those guys. Didn't he make all-star last year? I'm pretty sure he did. I'm pretty sure he was an all-star. I'm gonna Google it. You keep talking. I'm gonna Google Jeremy Grant, see if you got it.
Jeremy Grant. I said Jamar. Excuse me. Yeah, he was 4 for 13 from behind 3-point line. But other than that, he put up big minutes for them, big points. They're going to need that, even though I think Portland is. What would we deem them as one of the startest offense in the league so far?
It's been pretty rough, yeah.
Yeah, so it's a big lift for them. Sheldon Sharp, 18 points.
Apparently, he's never been to an All-Star game. I could have swore he made the All-Star team last year. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't see it, though, on a Google search. Yeah, over on the Memphis side of the ball, man, I can't believe you gave up on these guys. Desmond Bane dropping another 30. Jaren Jackson putting up 27. He only got 1 block last night, though. That's not going to help his Defensive Player of the Year candidacy. No. But, yeah, this team here, they finally got a win. That's good for them. They need those to hold them in place till Ja gets back. They only got to do 18 more games without him, so I guess we'll see.
Who's leading Defensive Player right now? Is it AD?
I don't know that they've actually had a report out on that. I would say he's up there, definitely one of them. Yeah, AD's.
He had 7 blocks last game against Orlando. So,
I would say, like, I don't even know how Chet's doing in that regard, or Wemby. A couple of those rookies.
We need to look up who's leading in blocks. I'd like to see. That's interesting.
Well, let's look real quick. I got to go to ESPN anyways to get the betting lines because we're going to move on into tonight's game. So let's look. Let's look at stats, season leaders. Steals, 3-pointers. Anthony Davis is leading the league in blocks with 3.7 per game. Victor Wembanyama is second with 2.7. Rudy Gobert third with 2.4. Chet Holmgren fourth with 2.3. And Jaren Jackson the third in 5th place with 2.3. So, yeah, AD's leading in blocks, yeah. He's probably up there in steals, too. I haven't looked at that category, but you know what? We'll do that another time. All right, we got 12 games to cover tonight. The first one is the Golden State Warriors at the Detroit Pistons. You got any of those injury reports for me over there, Randy?
Golden State has no players. Detroit has Alec Burke and Jaden Ivey for game time decision.
All right. Both of these teams played yesterday. Okay, so the line is Golden State Warriors minus 6.5 on the road, and the over/under is 224.5 points. What are you thinking in this one, big dog?
I'm gonna go with Golden State. and to an over.
Over 224.5. That one's really close. I like Golden State for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna take the over as well on that one. I'm not a big fan of it, but Golden State and the over, we both took that one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. All right, let's move on to the next game of the night. San Antonio Spurs at the Indiana Pacers. You got anybody on the report?
The Spurs, Devin Vassell.
Devin Vassell.
Hell.
Yep.
Game time. The Pacers, everyone's a go, according to this.
All right, I'll go first on this one. I like the Indiana Pacers minus 8.5 at home. They didn't play last night. Spurs did. And the over-under, 238.5 points. I know it's a really big spread, but I'm going to take that. I'm going to take the over on that just because I think the Pacers are that good at putting up offense. Who do you got in this one?
They're putting up 100. I'm going with the Pacers. And the under.
Pacers and the under. Nice. That one's a close line too. I don't know. We'll see. All right, next game of the night. Dallas Mavericks at the Orlando Magic. Who do you got on the report for this one?
Max Kleber for Dallas's game time. Fultz is game time. Gary Harris is out, and Wendell Carter Jr. is out.
Okay, Markelle Fultz. Okay, and Wendell Carter Jr. is out still. Okay, hold up. This line's got to be something weird with this. Do they know something we don't know about the Dallas Mavericks? Because the Orlando Magic are favored 1.5 at home, and the over/under is 224.5 points. Do they know somebody's not playing tonight for the Mavericks that we don't?
They don't have. I'm guessing because it's not showing on the injury report as of right now.
We gotta go with what we know. Who do you got in this one?
Man, oh man. I bet Kyrie doesn't play tonight.
Probably something like that. Him or Luka. Luka was kind of hobbled last night too, so he may not be in. Luka was kind of. I think he had something going on with his ankle or his leg.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to go with Orlando.
You're taking Orlando.
And the under.
And the under. All right. Yeah, I'm going to stick with the Mavericks just in case they do play. This is one of those situations where you don't know who's going to play and who's not. I'm going to take the Mavericks and the over. You took the Magic and the under or the over?
The under.
The under? Okay. Yeah, I'm taking the Mavericks and the over. All right, let's move on to the next game. Washington Wizards at the Philadelphia 76ers. Anybody on the report?
Philadelphia, nobody. And for Washington, we have Daniel Gafford, the center, is game time, and no notable names.
All right, I'll go first on this one. Philadelphia is minus 10.5 at home, and the over-under is 229.5 points. I like Philadelphia at home, and I like the over 229.5.
Yeah, me too. I like Philly in the over as well.
Yeah, I like the over. Washington's not playing any defense, not terribly offensively, so and Philly's going to do their thing that they've been doing all year long so far. 4-1 on the season. All right, let's move on to the next game. Milwaukee Bucks at the Brooklyn Nets. Anybody on the report for this one?
No one for Milwaukee, and Nick Claxton is still out, and Lonnie Walker, the fourth, is game time.
He hasn't played a lot this year yet, has he? I think he's only been in one or... No, Claxton hasn't played at all that I can think of, but Lonnie Walker hasn't been in many games.
He's been like maybe 3, I think.
Has he? All right, so the Milwaukee Bucks are favored 5.5 points on the road, and the over/under is 233.5 points. Who do you got in this one?
Milwaukee and that's just, I don't know if I like that over. Yeah, I'm gonna go with over. I have gained some ground.
You like Milwaukee and the over?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take Milwaukee and the under.
I almost took under.
Yeah, I like the under in this game. That's
the only reason why I took the over. I'm trying to gain some ground on you.
Fair enough.
So,
fair enough.
Any other time, I take the under.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do, homie. All right, tonight the Los Angeles Lakers at the Miami Heat. Who you got on the report?
Gabe Vincent is out. Jackson Hayes is game time. What is wrong with Rui Hachimura? He's out. And then for Miami, Jimmy Butler game time, Caleb Martin's out, and Duncan Robinson is game time. That's it.
All right. What are you thinking on this one, Big Dog? I know where you're going. I know you're taking the Lakers.
Oh, I know.
I'm already wearing the glasses, homie.
Yeah, you know I'm taking the Lakers. I'm just debating on the over and under here.
Oh yeah, sorry. Miami Heat is -1.5 at home. The over/under is 222.5.
Over.
You're taking the Lakers +1.5 and the over. I am gonna take I'm gonna take your Lake show, and I'm gonna take the under though. All right, let's move on to the Clippers at the New York Knicks. Who do you got on the report?
For the Clippers, hey, I think James Harden just makes his debut.
Let's do it. Let's see him.
Terrence Mann is out, and RJ Barrett for the Knicks is game time.
Oh, that's big if they don't have him.
It is big.
All right, the LA Clippers are favored 1.5 on the road at the New York Knicks. The over/under is 223.5 points. I'm going to take the Clippers on the road and under 223.5 points.
Same.
You like that, do you?
Yep.
I know how to pick them, bro. I know how to pick them.
Well, Clippers got a really good defense.
They do, and the Knicks are known for putting up 90 points in a game. Their defense is pretty good too, though, by the way.
Yeah, it is.
All right, so next game of the night, Utah Jazz at the Chicago Bulls. Anybody on the report?
This is just the L. Alex Caruso is game time. Patrick Williams is game time. And Utah, everybody's good to go.
All right, the Chicago Bulls are favored 4.5 points at home. The over/under is 222.5 points. What do you got in this one, Big Dog?
This one's rough. I don't want to pick it. It's just I'm going Chicago, the home team. Over and over.
Over 222.5. Yeah, I'm going to take the Utah Jazz +4.5, and I will be taking the under in this one. All right, let's move on to the next game. Sacramento Kings at the Houston Rockets. These two played each other last game that they played, I believe, 2 nights ago. I don't think they've played anybody since, and that's when the Kings only put up 89 points, if I remember right.
Yep.
All right.
That's when Houston had their best game.
Yeah, do you have anybody on the report for tonight?
Just De'Aaron Fox is out, so.
Yeah, I wish they'd give a timetable on him. I haven't heard anything yet. All right, so the Kings are favored 1.5 on the road, and the over/under is 218.5 points. I will take the Kings in this. They're going to have a redemption game against these guys, and I like the under as well.
Yeah, me too. I think the Kings are going to beat them tonight, and I don't have no faith in Houston in their scoring, so I'm going to go with the under.
Are you kidding? Dylan Brooks is one of the best shooters in the league right now. I'm just saying he's one of the best shooters in the league right now. That's all I'm saying. He is one of the best shooters in the league right now, according to his percentage.
Right now, he takes 3. Yeah.
All right. All right, moving on. Let's move on to the Boston Celtics at the Minnesota Timberwolves. Who you got on the list?
No one for Minnesota, and for Boston, Derek White is game time.
Oh, yeah, he just had a baby, right? He missed the last game, yeah. Boston Celtics remain undefeated at 5-0. They are -4.5 points on the road, and the over/under is 222.5 points. Where do you land on this one?
The Celtics and what was the over?
222.5.
I'm gonna go with over. I'm going with the Celtics and over.
I agree. I like both of those. I think this point spread's really small. I don't know why it's only 4.5 points. The Timberwolves have played a couple of big games, though. They're on a little bit of a run. Yeah, I like the Celtics and the over as well. All right, next game of the night is the Atlanta Hawks at the Oklahoma City Thunder. You got anybody on the report over there?
SGA is out for OKC.
Yeah, okay.
And no notable names for Atlanta.
All right. Yeah, I like Atlanta in this game, -3.5. Sorry, Atlanta's -3.5 on the road. The over/under is 238.5 points. I like Atlanta in this game, -3.5. And I think I'm going to take the over. It's a big spread, and I know SGA is out. But OKC played really, really well without him last game. I'm going to see if they continue that. So where are you landing on this one?
I like Atlanta here, but I'm going to take the under.
Taking the under without SGA. That's not a bad bet, actually. All right, let's move on to the last game of the night. New Orleans Pelicans at the Denver Nuggets. Anybody on the report for you?
Of course, CJ's out. So
Right,
I did read a little bit ago when I had to go. He's going under more evaluation today, CJ is, and they said this happened to him in Portland in 2021, and he missed 18 games.
18 games, dang! I thought it'd only be a week or two. Yeah, that's crazy.
From
that's crazy.
So he ended up missing like a month and a half, and so this one, since it happened again, they're going to go into further evaluation from what I've read.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I figured it'd only be a week or two, but yeah, that's crazy.
It could be a minute. And for Denver, Jamal Murray's out.
He's out. Okay, yeah. Okay. So Denver is favored at home -5.5 points, and the over/under is 220.5 points. What do you got going on this one?
I'm going for Denver.
Denver.
And man, I think the over gets there. I think the over gets. I'm going with the over.
So you're taking Denver and the over. I'm gonna take Denver and the under. I think in this game. Yeah, I think I like that. So, well, that's all the picks for tonight. What else you got going on, man?
Man, not a whole lot. Waiting on 4:30.
Waiting on 4:30. Yeah. What'd you get down with to eat last night?
Man, I cooked on my pit. I made some hamburgers and some sausages.
Dang, sounds good. And some poppers, yeah. Sounds good, man.
That's my favorite. Cooking on a hamburger on a smoke pit. Oh, I can't beat it.
Yeah, I like it too. Yeah, me and my kid, we've been kind of sore throat and haven't felt real good the last few days. So I made some potato soup. I made a big pot of potato soup. That's what we had last night, me and him. And my wife didn't want any. I don't even know what she ate. She made a sandwich or something. But yeah, potato soup was good.
Sandwich.
A sandwich. All right. Well, I guess we're clear. Oh, you got your little microphone? Reporting live
from deep in the heart of Texas. This is your boy, Randy. Peace.
We're out of here, folks. We'll see you tomorrow.
Let's go.